All right. Today's date is January 7th, 2025, and is 6:06 p.m. So I hosted an interview today with my client, Dick Kimber, who has his own gym studio, and the interview actually went pretty good. We got about a third of it filmed today. So not as much as I wanted, but we're going to be filming a part 2 pretty soon here. Hopefully this weekend is what we're aiming for. It depends a lot, obviously, on weather and timing, but otherwise it went pretty good today. So I just wanted to make kind of a weekly recap vlog, just because, day by day, things are kind of like, these videos are random, and obviously, like, you have to watch through pretty much all of them to, like, see, exactly what's happened. So I thought about this yesterday. I'm like, it might be beneficial to me if I make, like, a weekly recap. That way, if you don't want to watch every single video I've posted in God knows how long of a week, you can just watch the recap, So I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. So anyway, so on the 31st, as I'm sure you remember, I shaved my head. I posted that video on my TechMaster account, and the video is called Before I Get Famous. And so that video, I think, is at 1,000 views, 1,200 views. It's like around that number. It's doing pretty good. But yeah, so anyway, so I shaved my head on the 31st, and obviously I posted my first vlog on the 1st of January, 2025. Around, I think it was at 4:48 p.m. I posted my first video. So, and that's Eastern Standard Time. So I posted that, and within like a few hours, it got several thousands of views. I think actually tens of thousands of views in the first several hours, if I recall. And then within 24 hours, it shot to like 2 million views. And out of those 2 million people, 100,000 followed me on my new TikTok account. So in less than 24 hours, I was actually able to get 100,000 followers on my new account, which right now is, I believe, Nick's Cool Builds. But I'm going to be changing it pretty soon. My username is attached to another account, so I'm like waiting for it right now. Yeah, I get 100,000 followers in less than 24 hours, and the video now, on today's date, January 7th, is at 4.7 million views. So in the last like 5 days, it's gotten about another 2.7 million, which is actually pretty good. But now it's starting to kind of, it's plateaued, so it's not circulating anymore as of right now. So I've posted a few more videos since then. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So I posted vlog one part 2, the full video notification for vlog 1, which is that bottom one right there with the pink circles, and then I posted vlog 2 part 1, vlog 2 part 2, and then vlog 2 part 3. So the next step right now is I have to post vlog 2, the full video in horizontal on YouTube. But of course, I don't know what's going on in my editing program, InShot, but it's, for some reason, the ending music is just completely, it's not timed properly, so it's like delayed. So I'm trying to fix that. It's been a huge irritant, so I have to like now move the music to a different part of the video. So by the time it processes it, like puts it where it should be. It's really weird. Don't really know what's going on with that, but I'm trying to upload that video today, so that way I can post a full video on YouTube notification tonight, because I didn't post it all yesterday, so I need to post something today. I'm really trying to post every single day to TechMaster because, again, this is a brand new account, and obviously now with all these people, I have 185,000 exactly people following me right now on my new TikTok account, so that's that. And that's at 6:10 p.m. January 7th, just to show you the calendar date. Tuesday the 7th January. So that's where we're at. I mean, honestly, I never expected to gain such a massive following so fast, but at the same time, I think it was due to me basically just basically manifesting it, which is another thing I want to kind of get into. So I've conducted a lot of tests on just like, hang on a second. Okay, my dogs are like fighting. So I've conducted a lot of tests in the last like few months. I started off, and this is actually by accident. The first kind of test was California of 2024. So I really wanted to go to this trip, and I knew that somehow I was going to go. And I basically think that I accidentally manifested the entire trip because everything that lined up between me selling like thousands of dollars worth of product on TikTok, and then my mother just gifting me the truck out of nowhere, like everything just lined up so perfectly, and the trip just happened perfectly, and I got a dog, and I mean, it was like crazy. So that happened. And then I was coming up on Christmas, where I was like right after Thanksgiving. I bought all these iPhones, and I didn't know how to get the money to pay for them. I just had this feeling that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get them, and the money will come. Like the money will just appear out of nowhere. And then December 3rd, I signed my first client. So like, and now they're paying me enough money per month to afford the phones and the bill and everything. So that happened, and then I was like kind of worried because early December, with all these bills coming in, I was like, how am I going to have like a nice Christmas? So like, I want to like, get my family nice gifts. I want to do all this. And it just worked out. Like everything is just like keeps working out. And so I've been watching a lot of Bob Proctor. I've been watching him for like the last 2 months. I actually technically started watching him like in 2023, but I think like all of 2024, like I just didn't really watch him until like the last month of 2024. I think like December and Thanksgiving, I started to like just somehow for some reason get back into it. And a lot of the stuff he says is so true. Everything he says is true. Like all of it. I'm telling you right now, like I am literally manipulating reality with just mindset and thought. Like I have proven to myself so many times now, and I've done this experiment with other stuff too in my life, and like small stuff, in my relationship, and just like at work, like everything is just, I'm just like, I swear to God, it's literally all mindset. Like I have like literally achieved success through manifestation. Like I literally, I can't explain it. Like I can't explain it, but at the same time, I also can, and it's like magic. It literally works like magic. I mean, and you know what I did today? So I was getting kind of irritated because my mother was telling me that something was going on with our insurance on my truck and everything. And there was like some lapse in insurance. And so like technically right now I'm like uninsured or something. And then I also couldn't find my necklace, which was like really pissing me off. And then my video wasn't uploading or wasn't processing properly with the delay that I was telling you about. And so like all these things, and I instantly felt myself coming out of like my good vibration. I was starting to get irritated. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm shifting right now. So what is happening? Okay, what's bothering me? Okay, the necklace, I can't find it. That's bothering me. The video's not processing properly. That's bothering me. And then the insurance, and that's bothering me. It's like, okay, well, oh my God, hang on. These dogs are driving me nuts. Guys, I'm trying to make a video. Come on, please. Like, come on. Hey! Come on, stop. God. So anyway, so I just like took a second. I like stood in my kitchen. I'm like, okay, these 3 things are bothering me. I'm not gonna let them bother me, okay? Because first of all, the truck thing, I'm not gonna have this truck forever. I'm gonna buy my own truck when I have enough money, which I will, and it's gonna be a thing of the past. It's not a problem, like whatever, So I'm like, all right, write that off. And then I'm like, all right, the necklace. I literally put on my jacket to go outside, and I reach in my pocket, and my necklace was in there. I'm like, okay, excellent. Number 2, done already. Awesome, sweet. What's number 3? And so I was like, all right. So I went back to editing the video. Spent like an hour doing that. I have the last version uploading right now, or it's processing. So I figured out that if you just like drag it back, it will, I guess, adjust itself, and it'll like line itself up. So I figured everything out. And so I'm just like, you know what? Like if I can just keep track and just focus on like at the exact moment in time something's bothering me, realize that I'm letting it bother me. It doesn't need to bother me. I'm letting it bother me, and I'm not going to let it bother me, because I don't want that to take me out of my vibration. I want that to take me out of my, my positive headspace, because like right now I feel really good. So, I'm just trying to really monitor and, track every single thing that happens. I'm trying to be very very self-aware of my mindset because, you know, if I just keep it up, if I keep my mindset up and my vibration up, I'll be at that really, really good frequency where I have all this good stuff happen to me, which it has been. It's been great. It's been, I mean, 185,000 followers in a week is incredible. Like that's, like I was looking this up on YouTube last night while I was at work. I'm like looking up other people who like, you know, 100,000, 24 hours. Barely anyone's done it. Like it's literally so hard because not only do you have to have, like you have to go viral. Like you literally, there's no choice. You have to go viral to get that kind of followers in that amount of time. But you also have to have like content that is good enough that people want to actually follow you for. You know, it can't just be something like, oh, wow, that's cool, swipe. You know, like it has to be something that people really care about, you know? So the fact that I actually achieved that is like incredible. 100,000 people follow me in less than 24 hours. Like that's just out of control. So I took a second, I'm like, wow, like that's actually insane that I did that. Like that's just crazy. So it's really just showing me that anything's possible at this point. Like anything is possible. So I'm going to spend this month just really refining the Ironman content and the Techmaster stuff. I'm going to spend this whole month really just, I mean, laser focusing on this because if I can just figure out a system, which I already have technically. So basically what I do is I record the first day's worth of footage, which is basically, you know, introduction and what I'm doing today, blah, 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 all that. And then I push that video later that day. And then through the next several days or however long I want to wait till I upload the full video, I post a bunch of little mini vlogs. So it's like one vlog, but in different parts. So like you'll see that I have vlog 2 here, and then I have vlog 2 part 2, and then vlog 2 part 3. And then those vlogs basically fill in the gap until the big video is ready. So like right now, I have the big video processing, and I'm gonna upload that after I'm done recording this. So yeah. Oh, and then also on a less important note, Marvel actually commented on that video. Vlog number 1, Marvel literally like is in the, like I'll just show you. Like I mean they're it's literally like right there. Yeah. So check this out. So I'm actually just gonna stand next to the camera. That way, like I can make sure this is like focused. Okay, so look at this. Becoming Iron Man, vlog 1 right here. Go into the comments, and Marvel is literally like right there. We love this 3000. And then that was my response. So, yeah. So I mean, I'm like literally living the dream. You know, like I said, 185,000 followers, 827,000 likes. First video is at 4.7 million views. So everything is going really well. And you know, of course, now that I have my client who's paying me a monthly amount to manage their business's social media. So basically, I'm also running an SMMA agency, which is insane. So everything's just working. So now this is the really important part, which is going to kind of kickstart me into the next week, is I really need to start building the suit. This suit needs to be built soon because right now everybody's waiting and watching. Everybody is like, you know, looking over the bleacher and just like waiting for me to make my first move. So vlog number 3 has to be really good, and I have to make a really, really strong start to vlog 3. So because right now my views are dropping because obviously like the first video has reached its plateau. So you can see here, you can actually see an actual complete decline of views. So look at this. So first video is at 4.7 million, second video 236K, third video 51K, fourth video 39, so basically 40K, fifth video 10, and sixth video is at 12.8. So it's like a steady decline right now. So I have to make sure that after that decline, within a few videos, I upload another really good one to just bump all the numbers back up, you know? Which is kind of what happened on my last account. I'm pretty sure the first video had like, I think 786,000 views. And then it was like, I think vlog 4 that got like, I think 1.1 million views. And it just like kept kind of like, every few videos, like one did really well and it like lifted all the other ones up. So I'm going to try to do that as well. So I originally wanted to have this huge big bang where I start all my social media platforms at once, which I was going to do until until the success of this account did just so much more monumentally well than I thought. Like I never saw that coming. So once that happened, I went into kind of not really full panic mode, but Chewy. I didn't really go into full panic mode, but it just kind of sent me into like, a very honestly, I guess full panic mode. I mean, I didn't like panic, but I'm like, holy crap, this is working really well. Let me make sure I have a good structure in place. That way I don't lose this, And right now, I've already been approved for TikTok Shop, the creator program, which is really cool. I've been approved for like pretty much every program at this point because I gained so many followers in one day. I basically got approved for TikTok Shop in one day. So, so that's super cool. What is this comment? Definitely pros and New Year's resolution. Absolutely. So I'm just trying to post stories and stuff and just, again, keep engagement. One of the, Chewy, please, son, come on. Oh my God. Chew. Oh, such a bad dog sometimes. So one of the things I want to do now is I want to, after like the next few vlogs, once I get to like, okay, so here's my plan. I'm at 185,000 followers right now. Okay, that's where I'm at. Once I get to 250K, which is going to be basically the number that has beaten my first. Oh my God! Hang on a second. Freaking animal! Get over here! Come here! Come here! Come here! I can't trust you. Come here. You're just making too much noise. Hang on. God. Driving me nuts, bro. Okay, so my plan is basically, once I hit 250,000 followers on my current account, Nick's Cool Builds, which will eventually be relabeled, I'm going to, which again, that will have beaten my 2020 account and my 2024 account. So once I beat both of those accounts, which right now I've already beaten the 2024 accounts, now it's just the 2020 account. So once I hit 250,000 followers in this account, I'm going to start my next account, which is, I'm actually not going to say, but, oh, actually, no, let me make sure the account's already made. Hang on. Let me just make sure, hang on. I need to make sure everything's in place. Crepe. Hang on. Oh my, hey, stop. Okay, good. All right, so it is made. So yeah, so once I get to 250,000 followers, I'll be at a point where I'm like, okay, I have a really good base. It's the strongest base I've ever had. And at that point is when I'm going to start the real big bang, which would be TMTV, UMA, IVA, and probably TM Backrooms as well. I'll probably start that because I honestly wanted to start it, but again, everything has been so crazy busy, and I've just been posting videos every single day so far to TM Backrooms. So this is like, I don't even know how many videos I've done so far this year, but it's been a lot. And one of my videos is actually doing very well. I think it was like a million, it was like 1 million views in 16 hours or something. I don't know. So yeah, so once I hit a 250,000, I'm going to start the second part of the Big Bang, which is what I wanted to do a week ago, but again, too much success, so, I had to kind of put it on standby. So, yeah, and from there, I'll just basically build my social media empire one post at a time because people already know me from doing the Techmaster stuff and all the Iron Man stuff, and then I'm going to be introducing an entirely new, a whole new, like, genre and niche format. I'm going to be doing, like, movie reviews, I'm going to be doing, like, my maker stuff with the UMA, so people are going to basically see me, like, everywhere. Like, I'm going to be everywhere. Like, everything yeah, it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be pretty freaking cool. And I really am looking forward to seeing where it goes. I don't know how fast those accounts are going to take to grow. I have no idea. The UMA account, which I actually, I didn't link it, but it's the only account I'm following on my Nick's Cool Builds account. The let's see, the new UMA account is actually at a good 143 followers. Now that's not a lot, but these are all people who followed this account just because I'm following it. That's literally the only reason why this account even has any followers. So that's pretty cool. That's not bad. I mean, again, I didn't tell people to go follow it. People just did. So, you know, if I tell people to go follow an account, it might do pretty good. So once I get to 250,000, I'll have a really good base. I'm assuming I'll have at least 2 to 3 videos at that point that have hit 1 million views at least. So yeah, I really just gotta start the suit. I was gonna start the suit with the arc reactor first, but I'm probably not gonna do that just because the arc reactor can be time consuming and people want to see like the suit itself. So I'm probably not going to start that immediately. I'll probably wait a little bit for that. I was thinking of actually making it like in secret, and then once I get to a certain point, just like unveiling it and just be like, yeah, here it is. You know? That way it like catches people really off guard because I will have told no one about it. So yeah, so unless you're watching this video, nobody knows. So yeah. So that's gonna be cool. So I think I'll do that. I think that'd be really cool, you know, because some things are better as surprises. You know, like people like surprises. I still do. But yeah, also let's just go over some more platforms. So YouTube right now is at 3.9 thousand subscribers. We've gained literally over 1,000 subs since I started posting the vlogs. So vlog number 1 full video is at 1.1 thousand views, which is pretty good. That has 77 likes and 31 comments. Iron Man Vlog 1, the YouTube short, is at 7.6 thousand views, 760 likes and 31 comments, which is pretty good. So that's that. And then yeah, the Before I Get Famous is at 1.2 thousand views. So all these videos are doing very, very good. Everything is doing very well at the moment. So I have no doubt that if I just keep posting consistently, I'll hit 10,000 subscribers actually pretty fast, I think. So yeah, I literally the only thing I have to do is just keep going. It doesn't get any friggin' simpler than that. So, yeah, that's let's see, that's basically it, I think, for this video. I talked about the manifestation, I talked about the vibration, I talked about Marvel commenting. Let's see here. Oh yeah, another big thing. So my father wants to get some work done here at the house. One of the things being this floor, because right now there's like, you know, no floor. It's just wood. So, and also I had a water heater that broke, I think last year or 2 years ago now. I think it's actually 2 years ago now. Water heater that broke, destroyed the whole floor in the hallway. So, he basically wants to get a whole bunch of work done, and it's like a crap ton of money to do it. I'm not gonna say how much, but it's way too much. And for this house, it's just not worth it. Like, this house needs to be like dragged away. I can't wait till I'm rich enough that I can literally just drag this house away and be like, you know, because it's just so old. I mean, this house was put here in 77, and it's so shot. I mean, it's just between the mold, the floors are shot, the animals have ruined the floors. I mean, the ceiling, it's just, oh my God. So my goal, right, not to get off topic, but my goal is to somehow be successful enough, which, I mean, if I work hard, I know I can do it. I know I can. And honestly, like I'm going to. Like, I don't see any other way that I'm not going to, you know? But basically my goal is to, by March, April, have enough money to leave here and actually move, which is great because that takes place right before California, which is, I guess, in July. I think it's actually like late July this year, which is fascinating. So yeah, because if I can move out of here and prevent him from wasting all that money, that's money he can put towards a new house, you know, and just drop a new place here. So, so yeah, so that's my plan. So, I mean, I literally if I just play my cards right and work really hard and just not stop, I'll be so unbelievably successful in the next 3 months. Because we know what I thought of last night that actually kind of drove me insane? I was sweeping the floor at work and I was thinking to myself, God, $1 million is so much. And then it hit me. Bro, you literally gained 185,000 followers in like 6 days. What are you talking about? And I'm like, wait a minute. If I hit 100K in less than a day, and there's 10 100Ks in 1 million, that's 10 days. Like, think about that. That's 10 days. If I could just do that 9 more times, which I don't even have to because I'm now at 185K. So I only need to do that like, what, 8 more times or less? You know, like, think about that for a minute. If I just have some really good videos, I can hit 1 million I can hit 1 million followers. Like that. Like, it is actually possible. And the thing is, and I was thinking back to what Bob Proctor used to say, God rest his soul, I wish I could have met him, and I'll talk about this in a second too, is that no number is big or small. It's just a number. 1 million is just 1 million, just as 1 is just 1. Like, it's only big because that's how you perceive it, you know? Like, it's only been big to me because that's just how my mind's programmed. Like, 1 million just sounds big, you know? Starting from when you're a kid, you know? Like, oh, wow, like, 1 to 1 million, like 1 million is so far away. It's so big, you know? And then $1 million, like, wow, like, this guy's $1 million. He's got casinos and freaking, you know, fancy cars. You know, it's like, we're programmed to think that, you know, this is just, it's so out of reach, you know? And only like the best of the best people can get it, but that's not true. That's just false. So I thought about that while I was sweeping, and I stopped mid-sweep. I'm like, holy crap, if I can just do this like 7 more times, I literally can have like 1 million followers, like 1 mil. Like, it's actually possible. And I'm going to do it too. So my goal right now is to have 1 million followers by January. Honestly, like, I don't see a reason why it wouldn't happen. Like, if I'm making good content and it's consistent, I don't see a reason why it wouldn't happen, you know? So yeah, and again too, when I start the TMTV stuff and all that, and now the content will be in this huge web, this empire of content that I will have, which I've spent the last 2 years creating this plan, this absolute master plan, which I have detailed on 3 paper bags. I'm looking at them right now. I'm having those framed in my freaking house someday. It's all my master plan. It is literally all of my master plan. And I'm going to do it because I wrote it down. And that means it's already going to happen. Because I can't see reality in which I fail. It's just not possible. Like, I can't, you know? Like, I'm just not, at this point in my life, I'm not capable of failure, you know? And I firmly believe that too. Like, my mindset is so strong, like, it's just impossible. It's impossible for me to fail. And every video I post now gets at least 10,000 views. You know, on my other account, I couldn't even get like over 1,000. Now it's 10,000. Like, I literally am doing it. Like, it's already happening. It's already begun. You know, I can't remember if I made a video. I think I made a personal video. I don't think I ever posted that about the visions my father had and all that, which I'll get into in another video. But yeah, no, like, which honestly, I really believe I will. I will get a house by this spring. Like, I will be able to afford a house by this spring, because I don't see any other timeline where I would get a house any later than that. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I may seem crazy right now. I may seem like, dude, you're broke. Like, you just hit $1 million. Like, you got lucky, bro. You know, you got lucky. You know, it's a one-off. Like, don't expect it. No. That's not how it goes, because I've been doing this for 4 years now. I'm going on my 5th year doing this, and I know it works because I've done the tests. I've done the posting. I've looked at the analytics. I figured it out. And I also know myself, and I know that people want to do what I'm doing, and they want to see what I'm doing, and they want to basically live through me. I've had so many people tell me that, you know. I'm at the point where people want to be me, like, you know, like, oh, I wish Marvel like would comment on my, like, you know, like people want to be in my shoes, you know. So that's really cool. And you know, also the other thing too is that my fiance is set to go to college either this summer or this fall. So if I don't get a house by the spring, a lot of things will happen. One of which, she might end up going to a school that I really don't like because she already went there and they treated her horribly, and I really don't want to go there again. Honestly, my fair opinion, I don't care what you think. It's just, it is what it is. But the other school is great. So I'd like to buy a house near the other school, so that way she could be like right next to it, you know, and be the school of her dreams. But again, you know, I have to have the house first. I have to have the money. So if I can literally get like $100,000 next like 3 or 4 months, which I know it seems crazy. I get it. I understand. You're gonna say I'm an absolute lunatic, but guess what? I don't care. Like I don't care because I'm on a frequency now that I've never been on. And I'm feeling things. I'm feeling myself manipulate the world around me. And I'm doing it by pure thought. It's literally in my mind. Like I envision things happening and I'm like, I'm going to live this reality because I know I can. And then it happens. It literally happens. Like, I kid you not. That's the secret. That is the secret. It's as simple as that. That's the secret. So, with that being said, I'm going to basically work my ass off for, I mean, honestly, the rest of my life, but, you know, in short term, the next 3 to 4 months. Because again, today is January 7th. So if I play my cards right and work really hard and just keep the consistency, I have no doubt I can make that kind of money. I have no doubt, even though it's more money than I've ever seen or felt in my life. I've never had that money. I've never even had $15,000 or $20,000. I've never even held it, you know? So I have no doubt that if I just apply my mindset and what I've learned, especially from Bob Proctor, God rest his soul, if I apply what I've been taught to just money, I can achieve it, you know? Can you imagine if I apply what I learned to money, just like how I applied it to my followers and my social media? Can you imagine that? It's very possible. And it's going to happen. Mark my words. You can come back to this video and be like, I mean, goosebumps, like, holy crap. Like, how the frick did he know that, you know? It's because I'm already there. I'm already there. Honestly, I'm already there. I've already done it. I know I have. That's why I want it so badly. That's why I'm determined to get there, is because I already have it. I've already achieved. You know, like, I wouldn't be on this, I mean, I wouldn't be on this crusade if I didn't already have it. Like, why would I care, you know? I only care so much because it's in my future. I've already lived it, you know? So, it's really amazing. Life itself, I mean, now that I'm, you know, listening to these, these people, which, I mean, I have been very upset for a long time because I had the belief that I was just not meant for a mentor and I was never going to have one, and I had never had one, so I won't find one. And I had this belief. And then I realized something. Did Luke Skywalker not have a mentor because Obi-Wan died? Or did he still have a mentor even after Obi-Wan and his Force Ghost? You know, like, just because they're gone in the physical world doesn't mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, just because someone's not right next to you or in physical form doesn't mean that you can't extract knowledge from said person or thing, you know? Like, anyone can be your mentor. Anyone. Like, I realized that a few days ago. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, why am I thinking this way? I'm like, I'm listening to Bob Proctor every single day. I'm like, he basically is my mentor, even though he's passed away. Like, he's still helping me. I'm still using his knowledge to my benefit, and it's working. Like, he's helping me in real time, and he's not even alive. He's not even alive anymore. Like, think about that for a minute. It's literally, so, you know what I'm thinking? I'm like, holy crap. I'm like freaking Luke Skywalker right now, and Bob Proctor is like my Ben Kenobi. And he's like, you know, as he is with thousands of other people across the world who are listening to his videos. Like, just because you don't have someone, like, sitting next to you doesn't mean that you can't have a mentor or have someone to guide you. That's not what that means. Like, you know, it's like, just because your parents are overseas, or just because your friends away, does that mean you don't have a parent or a friend? Like, just because they're not yet next to you, you know, you can still talk to them on the phone, or, you know, you can still, like, listen to their voicemail. It's like, does that mean that you don't have that anymore? No. Like, it doesn't matter. All that matters is your perception. You know, it's literally all about your mindset and your perception. That's all it is. That's all it is. And once I realized that, everything has changed. All of it. Everything has changed. Like, and now I'm at the point where I'm not only analyzing everything I do, but now I'm paying extra close attention to people around me, my parents. I pay attention to, like, the stuff they say. People at work come in all the time. I'm like, wow, that's exactly why they're doing so poorly, is because I can hear it in their words. You know, like, all they do is complain. All they do is talk negative things about themselves or about their situation. Like, they're consuming it. Like, it makes so much sense now. And you know what's interesting? They're always sick. These people are always physically ill. Like, they're actually ill. You know, they're so negative, they actually have physical symptoms. And again, it's everything like Bob Proctor said. It's all true. All of it. So, just something to think about, because it's certainly been on my mind. And all I can say is that everything I've learned, everything that I've discovered, I am implementing into my daily routine. And I have felt now for the last month, really ever since I started, I felt my paradigm, like my normal way of life is just, like, eroding away. Like, it's just, like, I don't even feel, like, it's really weird. Like, every time I come in this room, every time I walk in here, I feel less and less connected to it. This used to be, technically I still live here. Like, this is my home, right? But I know that this is coming to an end, and that's why I've already started packing. I showed that in a different video. I got 18 27-gallon bins already full of my stuff, you know? And I got stuff everywhere, but this is about to end. And you can, again, like, quote me on this. This is all about to end. And I'm about to move into my next stage of my life. All it takes is the will to do it. That's all it takes, is just the will to do it. And with that, the persistence and the consistency, you know, I feel that right now, if I just keep going, if I just keep posting, if I just keep editing, if I just keep building and doing everything I know I need to do, I will succeed. And I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there because I already have. So anyway, that's the first week. And I'll post another video tomorrow. I'll have this count as today's video. I don't think I posted a video this morning. I don't think I did. I can't remember posting a video this morning. Maybe I did. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go make my food. I gotta pick up my girlfriend. So, this has been great. Thank you for watching. And, man, if this is only the first week, I can't even imagine the rest of my life. I can't even imagine. Week 1, and I already feel like I'm like, I'm already somewhere else. And it's only the first week of this year. It's only the first week. I can't wait to come back to this video and be like, so much has happened since then. You know, like, I can't wait to. And I will. I know I will. I always watch my old videos, so it's going to happen, you know. But anyway, I'll see you in next week's video, which will be on should be on the 14th, week from today. Yep. So Tuesday the 14th, post the 2nd, 2025, week 2. So, all right. See you in the next one.